Okay, so I've done this part up here. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish these on camera so you can see what I'm doing. But I'm just going to stick my head under this water here just to re-wet these little twists. Okay, so that was quick. Before I started doing this, I rinsed my hair with hot water, put a plastic cap on, and sat under the dryer for about maybe 15 to 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So the first thing I do is focus on the ends of the twist, and I'm rubbing it down to see if I feel a knot at the end of the twist. And if I do come across a knot, I'll go ahead and clip it off. This time I didn't feel a knot, so I'm just going to go ahead and unravel to the roots. And when I unravel, I pay attention to how I twisted the hair, meaning which direction. Did I twist the hair while the hair was positioned going downward, or did I twist the hair while the hair was positioned going, horizontal? So with this one, let me see. So as you can see, you see how it's going that way versus laying down. So that's the direction I'm going to detangle with the comb. So first I'm going to just go ahead and kind of finger detangle, just kind of split the twist apart, the clumped hair. And I split the clump hair apart to allow easy access for the comb to get in between the strands. If they're all clumped up, when you try to get the comb, you have to kind of wiggle the hair, and it could possibly cause breakage. So the hairs are spread apart for the most part, and so I'm going to get the ends and just comb the ends just to make sure there aren't any snags. Start at the very, very end. And I know in a lot of my videos, and I see other YouTubers too, we always say, you start at the end, making sure there are no tangles at the ends. But with me, when I say start at the ends, it's always best to start at the tip. That's where most of the little knots will be. So I do that, and then I come up here, and again, because my hair is positioned going horizontal versus vertical, I'm just going to quickly detangle like that, just to remove any hairs or any tangles that I can. And then when I get to the end, because I've already removed or detangled the ends, it's going to be really, really easy to detangle them. And it's going to prevent snagging and pulling hair from the root. So that's that one. Now if I were to like detangle going vertical, knowing that I twisted the hair going horizontal, it can cause tangles, which could lead to breakage because you're now repositioning the hair. So again, whichever way you twist, that's the way you should detangle. So let's see this one. Okay, so I feel this one, and it's also going, this side of the twist is also going horizontal. So I'm just going to spread it apart. And again, I started with the ends, and now I'm going to get my comb, start at the tip, the ends, but the very tip of this section. Maybe comb up about 2, 3, 4 inches, because that's where most of the tangles are. You know, I don't care how much you trim, your ends, the ends of your hair are always the thinnest. the ends always experience the most breakage. So you want to go ahead and take care of the ends before you start up here, because more than likely there are a lot of tangles in this area. So again, I'm going horizontal. You see that how I have the hair spread it out that way? Now, not all of my twists are twisted horizontally. Some are twisted with the hair going downward, meaning vertically. So that's how long the hair is. Just gonna pull it up here, clamp it in, and go to the next one. Start at the ends, I'm rubbing. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was the last video, where I was talking about my ends looking thin, and I mentioned about some of my twists are smaller than the other ones. I do that to make sure the hair remains in its own little territory. You don't want to, like this area right here, I know that it's real sensitive, and I know that it'll break at any moment. So I keep it in smaller twists because I don't want to put too much tension on the area. So it keeps the hair right in its own little territory versus getting it, pulling it, and trying to stretch it this way or stretch it to the back. It keeps the roots in its own little territory with no tension. Okay. So I did that. A little piece of hair came out. See that? And I get one side of the twist. And again, you see this? It's horizontal. And when I say that, I mean I'm getting the hair, having it spread apart this way versus this section combed down. I combed it out this way. Now I can see it. So I'm just going to go ahead and detangle the ends. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then I'm just going to quickly start up here. Now, if you're not familiar or used to really detangling your hair, or you're new to this, start at the bottom and just keep going up. But I've kind of been doing this like a long time, so I just kind of speed through it. And I've learned how to hold my hand so the hair won't break. I always call it bandage. So put that up there. And remember to go up about, let's just say about 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches, because it is thinner in that section, as I mentioned, and more than likely there are tangles. And it possibly could be the little single strand knots in that area. So do this. And I'm saying, let me just say this, my mind kind of wandered off. But the reason I say it could be go 3 to 4 inches up, because it could be a lot of single strand knots. To me, I think the thinner the section of hair is, it allows, let's say, room for knots, the hair to coil on each other. But the more hair that's in the section, the hair probably or most likely won't coil around each other, because it's like too much hair, the density of it. But if it's thin in the area, yeah, it's possible that you will experience, just a few tangles. And then probably not. So I got one more, y'all, and it's kind of dried out. You're just going to get some hot water and just squeeze it on there, just to make sure I don't break any hairs that have frizzed out or unraveled. And when I take my twist down, y'all, I start in a section where there's a loop. I try to get as close to the bottom of the twist as possible in order to prevent tangles at the end. If you start up here, remember the ends are thinner. So if you start up here, just say I start up here. Let me show you. Up here. That's the end of the twist. And I try to just get my finger and push down to unravel it. You're actually pushing more strands of hair down to the bottom, which is the weakest. And so when you push all of that hair down, that loop of hair, this loop right here where your finger is at, you see that? When you try to push that down to the bottom, more than likely, it's not going to do it now because I've already unraveled the ends. What you're going to do is push down that loop, and then it's going to form like a tight tangle. And so when you get down there, then you'll have to get in and try to pull it all apart, and you're going to break some of the ends off by manipulating it so much. So just go ahead and unravel as close as possible to the ends. And that's really for wet hair, wet coily hair, kinky coily hair. So I did that. I think a piece of hair want to come out. That's it. Ooh, that look like about 2 pieces, 2 or 3. And then I'm just going to comb the ends, detangle. And I also wanted to tell y'all, I forgot to mention this in the previous video, but a lot of times your ends are not as thin as you think they are. So when you have your hair in twists, don't be so quick to trim your ends, your hair, while your hair is in twist. A lot of times, since our hair is like really coily or kinky, a lot of times the hair that's supposed to be down here has shrunken and it's really like in the roots. The length of it has shrunken and you'll see fullness in the roots. So if you get the roots and like pull on the hair, straighten it down, you'll see like your ends fill out. That's because you're getting the hair that's supposed to be down here and pulling it in that section. And it's just because when you're twisting, you're constantly pulling up on the hair when you twist. So not all of it is going to stay in line or stay in position. Some of it will push up. Push up. It's not going to all stay down as you twist. Okay, so I think I finished this section. Put this up here. And then I'm going to this section. And you know what, y'all, the longer my hair gets, I'm telling you, it takes so much time. It takes so much time. But one thing I do like about having longer hair is I'm able to like stand here and look at the hair, versus with shorter hair you more so have to look in the mirror and you can't see everything. So this hair right here is also going horizontal. So when I get my comb, I'm going to position it sideways and comb. I already detangled the ends, y'all. So I'm just going to start at the root and take it down. There's a little snag. wants to come out. Yeah, that's the little hair. So I'm done, y'all, with detangling. I'm about to cleanse my scalp really good, because there is a lot of sebum on my scalp. Yeah, let me see if I can show y'all. I'm tired already, y'all. I gotta do this side. See how my hair shrink up? Okay, so we're gonna get the hair. Let me see if I can get some. I've been like kind of scrubbing it up. Yeah. See my fingernails. I don't know if you want to see it, but I'll show you. You see that? Yeah. Okay, y'all. So that is it. Oh, let me just tell you, the way I'm going to, I did a video, this video right here, to show how I deep cleanse my scalp with grease. So basically my hair is wet. I'm gonna get the grease. I showed y'all already that I have sebum on my scalp, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get some grease and part down the hair. You know what? Stay tuned for the next video. I'll go ahead and record me doing it so y'all can see. I showed you in this video, but yeah. Okay, y'all, one last thing before we go. This is all of the hair that I lost from detangling, just on this side. Let me see if you can see that. Put it in my hand. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is all. Can you see? That is all of the hair. Okay, y'all, so I'm done taking down the twist on this side. As you can see, I had to put this in a little, I don't know what this is called, ponytail, just to keep it from shrinking like this. So let me just show y'all. I lost about this much hair. See that on this side over here. And this is the hair from the other side. So let's combine it, put it beside each other. So I lost about that much hair. Not a lot at all. So I lost about that much hair taking down my twist. And I forgot to mention, y'all, that I have no product on my hair. No grease, nothing. I just washed my hair maybe about, what was it? Probably about a week ago. Yeah, probably about a week ago. Was it a week ago? Yeah, I think a week ago. It's sad you can't remember. But I've been in the house, I've been sick. So I think I washed my hair. If I recall correctly, I've been sick. But you probably heard it in my last video as well. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I washed my hair and I didn't feel like, you know, putting product on my hair, so I just retwist, comb through each twist really fast, meaning after I shampooed my hair, and just put the twist back in. I had intentions to put the grease, but I got sick. So that's what it was. I washed my hair and then I got sick. Yeah, that's what it was. I can't remember. So yeah, this is how my hair shrinks up, as I showed in the other video. I think right now it has shrunken even more than I showed y'all in that video. And I think I kind of like it. I miss my afro. But I can't wear my hair like this because I have no products on the ends and they're just going to tangle up. So if I do decide to wear my hair in the afro, I gotta go back and put grease, a whole lot of grease on my hair. So first, number one, to condition the hair. Second, and I guess most important, to prevent the hair from coiling on each other, the hair strands from coiling on each other when it shrinks. That grease coats the hair strands and prevent them from being able to coil on each other. Of course, you know, some strands will, but for the most part it will prevent that. So right now I'm about to cleanse my scalp, deep cleanse my scalp with grease as I showed y'all. And I don't know, I may wear my hair in an afro. I haven't worn an afro in about, has it been a year, 2 years, 3 years? So yeah, I kind of like it. Look how full it is and thick. Now this part right here, y'all, let me show you this. This part is always like well, it's not the loosest part. The loosest curl pattern is up here. But back here is loose as well. Like right here, it's just this little area, right? Like this little area is really loose. Right in there. So, last time I was natural, well, the first time I went natural, it was years ago. Girl, I was flat ironing my hair with that grease and heat damaged my hair. And this little part was just like just hanging down like it was some relaxed hair, straight hair. And it was up here as well. So I got to be really, really careful with this part back here. But it is shrinking up, so that's a good thing. So yeah, let me just show y'all what I do. As you can see, I got two scrunchies on here, and these are the little, I guess they microfiber scrunchies. My husband bought a lot of them, like a big bag from Amazon. But yeah, let me show y'all what I'm gonna do. Until I'm ready, I'm about to grease my scalp as I mentioned. So in order to keep it from shrinking up until I'm ready to grease the scalp, I'm just going to put them in these little ponytails right here. Let me show you how thick. You see how thick that is? And all I've used, y'all, is that grease and water. But yes, I'm just going to do this and get a scrunchie. Oh, let me tell you this before I do it. I don't know if you noticed, before I start pulling on my hair, I got the ends of my hair and pulled it out. So what I was doing is saying, hey hair, I know you want to shrink up and coil up to my head, but let me pull you back down because I need some length right about now. So this also helps prevent breakage if you're going to manipulate the hair, because it's pulling the coils or curls down, pulling them back out. And I talked about this when I first went natural, cut my hair off. I think it was in this video. Yeah. Well, I'm pointing up here, but this will be the video. Okay, so I'm just pulling out the hair just so I can get some length. I don't want to leave the hair coiled up right in here as I'm pulling on it, because what I'll be doing is pulling on a coil of tangles or coils of hair. If you pull on like coils of hair, just pulling and pulling, you're going to break it off because they're going to coil around each other. So I'm just pulling everything down. My hair is kind of damp. So doing that, then I'm going to get this scrunchie and just put it right here. Okay. Whew. And then I'm going to pull it out a little bit more, y'all, because I don't want my hair to dry in this area up here with coils. I want it to be straight. So I got this one, and I'm just gonna put it right here. Slide it down a little bit. Oh, they kind of match. I didn't even realize I had kind of gotten the same colors. Okay, so what is this? Oh, this some hair want to come out. Okay, good. Let me pull this on out. Some hair. Okay. So, I'm going to leave my hair like this till I get ready to grease my scalp. Probably in about 10-15 minutes. I'm about to go and sit down because I've been standing up. I told y'all when I do my hair I always take my shoes off. I don't know if that's just me, you know, being a little country girl from Mississippi, but I always have to take my shoes off. So I just wanted to show y'all that. As you can see, the hair is like really thick, full. My grays are coming through. See how thick that is? It's a lot of hair, y'all. Let me pull this back up and slide down. Okay, y'all.